Welcome back at 7:33. We are looking at hot conditions out there to start off today. It's 84 degrees in New Orleans right now, or 80 in Gonzales. We're seeing mid-70s in Houma and Hammond, but look at the dew points. Very, very muggy, especially in New Orleans and the West Bank. North Shore areas, we're seeing those dew points slowly climbing from the low 70s, and that's going to push the feels like temperatures up. So it definitely feels hotter near bodies of water down to the south. We're seeing 95-degree feels like temperatures already in New Orleans International, 97 on the lakefront. Still feeling like 70s up to the north, but we're going to really heat up through the afternoon with feels like temperatures will be in the triple digits. I think today we get maybe 106, 107. We're just shy of heat advisory criteria. We could pop up to 108 at times, though. I think some areas will get there, especially South Shore. With all the sunshine that we'll have, 94 for our high, only falling into those upper 70s through the evening hours. We will see the temperatures back off slightly. Monday into Tuesday, we'll go to the low 90s because of increasing rain chances. And then as the rain chances dry out, we get back up to those mid 90s. So here's why we've been so hot. On water vapor, you can see this clockwise flow here to the atmosphere. That's the upper levels where you have high pressure over us. This is going to slowly shift to the east over the next couple of days. And on the southern side of it, you can kind of see what's happening right here. Counterclockwise spin. You get these little spinning lows underneath the high, and they kind of track in that direction around the high pressure. This can bring in little waves of moisture, and that's what we're going to see over the next couple of days. We get a really big wave of moisture Tuesday. That's why we're increasing the rain chances there. Then the high moves a little bit farther up to the north Thursday and Friday, and we get the sea breeze kind of activating again, and we'll see those afternoon storms sticking around. But rain chances not super high, especially if you look over to the west where we have those pops of yellow. The best chance for storms will be Tuesday as that plume of moisture comes in. Coverage fairly low today, tomorrow slightly increased, and then Tuesday is the wettest. Wednesday, Thursday, as the high pressure shifts to the north, we see that rain in turn shift northward on its positioning. We were tracking a couple little showers on radar. It's kind of dried out now. We have one over here to the west. We'll see those skies with a couple of clouds in them, and then once we get to the afternoon, those downpours and showers popping up again. Not widespread coverage though. Many of us not seeing any rain. We could see a storm or two. Just gotta check the radar as you head out and about. Tomorrow, the winds become more westerly or easterly, so coming from the east, and this is going to bring more moisture in and rain chances. And you can really tell on Tuesday because we have a lot of moisture in the coastal areas during the morning and then storms in the afternoon. So that's going to be our increase in rain chances for Tuesday. No heat alerts today, just shy of heat advisory criteria, but climbing all the way up the Mississippi, we are seeing those heat advisories in effect. Still have an extreme heat warning in effect for Omaha, so LSU baseball today. Very hot for this game. Kicks off at 1:30 in the afternoon. So that's like peak daytime heating. It's going to be very, very toasty, upper 90s for the actual temperature, but the feels like temperatures are going to be more like 110 because their dew points are in those low 70s. All that southerly flow around the high pressure is pulling those high dew points up to the north. So it's going to be very, very hot. Tomorrow for game 3, not quite as bad, but we will have to watch for rain chances. So that'll be something to look for at the start of the week for those LSU baseball players. Tropical update, we are tracking an area in the Eastern Pacific. This would be the F name. It has a high chance of developing into a tropical system over the next 7 days. But because we're still seeing that activity on the Eastern Pacific side, no development expected over the next 7 days in the Atlantic side, which is good news. We haven't seen anything yet, and hopefully it continues to stay that way. We're getting closer to July. The peak of hurricane season is not until mid-August, so that's when we really see things ramping up. We have a long ways to go, but as long as we can keep things quiet out there, we will appreciate that. Now's the time to prepare, though, while we don't have much going on this weekend. Looking nice for today. If you want to have a pool day, trying to get outside, it's just going to be hot. Still dodging a couple of little showers and downpours, but those can make it feel a little bit better, Maddie, even when they pass by. You get a little bit of a nice cooling rain. It will be slightly stormier into Monday, and then the stormiest Tuesday. I think it'll be passing showers. Flood threat on the lower end because they'll be moving pretty quickly, but we'll see an increase in rain.
And I always try to think of your advice, actually, and remember back to that summer where it was 100-degree day. At least it's just the 90s now. You've got to have heat.
I just always put it in context with that because we just did not get much rain that summer.
Yeah.
So that's why it was so hot. We didn't have anything cooling us off. So those afternoon showers, they do really help to make the feel better. Even yesterday, if you're outside, when those big towering clouds go up, they help block the sun out. It can even feel a little bit better just having those clouds there.
Yeah, a little taste of what's to come in a couple months, maybe.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. We can't start thinking about fall now, Maddie. It's too soon.
Always thinking about it. All right, thanks.